It mostly gets cold at night. Mostly. This is the smaller version of the Magnum camp knife. So this is, I guess, the BK-15. And we're about to have some breakfast. This is pork sausage from Benton's. And this is the best stuff that I've ever had. And so I'm gonna process this up with this new knife that Ethan's having me try out here.
That's awesome.
Taters, one each.
Don't forget your sausage.
It's Wednesday. You can't eat pork on Wednesday.
Sure.
Ah, God damn it.
Can you explain to us briefly why there is hazardous material around that tent?
Have you smelled his hazardous material? That duck following him is alive.
It's a normal bodily function.
No, from an elephant that's a normally bodily function.
It's simple physics.
Bear Grylls could probably make water out of that.
You put something
and drink, he could probably drink one of those things if he milked it.
You put something in the vessel, air has to escape. Everybody in grade school, oh, you didn't go to grade school. You were homeschooled.
Sure. So I'm here with Scooter from Blind Horse Knives, and
Scooter, your man on the inside.
Man on the inside, and I was telling him earlier about my famously horrible navigation skills, and we came up with a foolproof way that I can at least know which way is north.
Yep.
And since he's a paracord and knot master, why don't you tell him what you did there?
Hopefully this will work out good, but it's a prototype first of all. Okay, well, we changed the laces for one. We put some bungee cord on there, a little more comfy. But anyways, we've got bright orange, which being on a shoe might not be bright orange long, but it has weaved into it 3M reflective tracers. So maybe later in the dark we can set it up down there. I'm sure somebody got a Surefire floating around here.
Yeah.
We'll light this up with a big heavy-duty flashlight and see what happens.
And the whole deal is I can't get lost, and I will always have a compass with me. And
weaved in the compass. Yes.
Yep. And it actually is pointing to what I understand is north, and my very poor.
Those, you know, even though it's not the greatest compass, prototype, and they have worked pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know how durable the thing is, but
well, I'm about to test it. I'm going to put.
Where's this going to go?
I'm going to put this on my jungle boots, and I'm going to take it to Peru, and so we will test it in the jungle and see how crazy I can beat it up.
You know what? This one might work better.
Yeah, for
on
the
a
boots.
boot because it's longer.
Yeah, because the first prototype that he made was a little bit too long for my shoe, and I think what I'll do is I'll put this longer one on the
that might work pretty good.
Thomas.
Even, you know what? Even if when you got your foot on the ground and it's not level, moving your foot around a little bit, or you know, maybe even if you have to take the shoe off, you got the thing with you.
What I'll do is I'll just stop, and here's what I'll do: I'll just hold it up until it's floating like that.
There you go.
And just one of the things that I find helps me is when I just stop, because I'm always in a rush, and that's probably why I'm such a bad navigator. Like if I would just stop, orient the map, take take a bearing, and then take my time and look at the topography, I would be fine. But my problem is I'm way too impatient for that. And so because this is actually perfect for me, that I actually have to stop and make sure that it
settle for a second.
Yeah, let it settle and make sure that it is floating, because that will remind me as a very poor navigator to just stop, look at the map, orient the map, and go there.
hopefully it works pretty good.
Well, as long as I know which way north is, that's going to be a big,
yeah, that's a good start.
Big bonus.
Now, this thing is not sealed into the paracord, so if you wanted to take it out, it will pop out. You probably be able to pop it back in, but it's best left in there. But you could take it out if you wanted to.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
Okay.
Blow out the shoe. Don't need the shoe. Gonna bag it.
Okay.
Keep the thing in your pocket or something like that, or around. You keep stuff around your neck.
Yeah.
Or something. Maybe you can just clip it onto there. Whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Some new device. We'll see how it holds up.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a real world.
Can't wait to see the pictures.
Yeah, it'll be pictures and video most likely.
Good. So, my first piece is out of the country.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Awesome.
Yep.
See ya.
Yeah. Where'd you deploy first? Like, where's the first place you went?
Well, I went to boot camp in Orlando.
Uh-huh.
And then they sent me up to Great Lakes for what they call A school.
Okay. Is that by Chicago or?
Yeah.
The one, yeah, that one there. Cool.
It's in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Well, almost Wisconsin. It's still in Illinois.
Yeah. I used to see,
But,
when I lived in Chicago, I used to see sailors come downtown a lot. I figured they were coming from there.
Oh yeah, everybody would go down to get tattoos and stuff.
And some
Oh, it was great. They had this one jewelry store right outside one of the gates there at Great Lakes.
Yeah.
And it had this uniform of a torpedoman's mate that had hash marks. He must have had 20 hash marks on this guy's arm. He must have been in the Navy for 90 years of his life or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had this in the window, and everybody would stop and look at that and look at all this. This is a CPO's uniform. And look at all these hash marks, and then the guy would come out and snag you in there. And he's got Tommy guns and M1As and stuff hanging on the walls, and you're looking at all that stuff, and he goes, "Hey, you love your mother, don't you?" And I'm like, what? This was his ploy, and he would sell you this locket that was an exorbitant price.
Yeah.
And they'd sign you up for the credit, and they'd take the money out of your paycheck every month and all that. And a lot of the guys would suck it into that, but not me.